changes.
Hey, good evening everybody. Welcome into the channel, and it is December officially. Today is the 2nd, so we started yesterday, and a lot of people are now rushing to get their accounting and their bookkeeping and numbers all together. I know a lot of you use a lot of different programs. Some of you do it for free. You use a spreadsheet. Of course, I have used QuickBooks for many, many years, over a decade, and I am now officially changing over to my Reseller Genie. We've talked about it for months. I've advertised and promoted it here on the channel, done some demos, so I figured the best way is I'm going to show you guys really quick how you would do it like on a free spreadsheet, and I'm going to compare that to my Reseller Genie. I'm going to show you some screen shares of putting your numbers together in my Reseller Genie. It's online accounting and inventory tracking, so that's the plus of not using a free spreadsheet. My Reseller Genie, super affordable, $9.99 or $14.99, and I do have a discount code. I'll put all that information below for you if after this video you do decide to go with them. So I'll show you a quick comparison right now, the free Google Sheet or spreadsheet and how that would sort of look, which I always give out a free copy that you can download. I'll put that below as well. It also comes with the training program that I have down there, but I'll show the comparison over here to my Reseller Genie and all the amazing features, the inventory control, the profits, the expenses, the estimated tax liabilities, all that stuff that you get with my Reseller Genie. Because in a month, you guys need to be set up for 2022, especially with the new tax law of $600 and up getting 1099s. A lot of you are really going to have to get it together and get your numbers in order. So let's, without further ado, go check out a spreadsheet versus my Reseller Genie, and hopefully this shows you just how easy it is and how quickly you can get your numbers in line where they need to be. So let's check it out. All right, so we're going to start with Google Sheet, which again, I'll try to put a free copy of my accounting sheet. It's going to be Excel down in the description box below. You can download that, but you can also just make this on Google Sheets, watching this video, pause it if you need. So what I would do is month-to-month tabs, and you can just rename it like January 2022. Let's pretend like that. And then you want to make a new tab, and you can rename that January 2022 expenses. And then you could name this first one, I meant to name it, excuse me, like your sales. Now again, this isn't ideal for tracking inventory. That's what my Reseller Genie is going to do, which is this one I'm going to show you here. But just a quick spreadsheet that you could do. So you literally could do like the date. So these would be, I'm starting with the sales tabs. And so let's just say the first sale was on January 1st, right? You could put the item, and you could do like green Nike shirt. And let's make sure our tabs aren't overly big and small. And then you could do like the SKU, if you have SKU numbers for your items, like if it's A1 or whatever. You could do the platform that it's sold on. Oops, put that in the top. Platform that it's sold in. You could say eBay, or you could put Poshmark, or whatever you wanted to put, right? And then you could put the sale price. Now, sale price is inclusive of everything. That means if you sold it for $20 plus $5 shipping, it's a $25 sale price, the complete total that you would put in. Now, some people are going to ask, what about if the sales tax is included? If the platform is taking care of it for you, I wouldn't worry about that for your own accounting numbers. That is not supposed to show up on the 1099s or the tax paperwork that they do. So let's say you sold the item for 20 plus 5 shipping, right? So we're going to put $25 in there. Let's say they paid 80 cents in tax and it was $25.80. I'm just putting the 25 as long as you know that and you're good, right? So that would be, your sale price. Now let's say that you had a cost of goods sold. So what that means is, how much did you pay for that item? Let's say that you paid $3 for it, right? Okay, you paid $3. And then let's say you had a platform fee. You had a shipping label, because remember, you sold it for 20 plus 5. People are going to say, oh, my buyer paid shipping. Well, they paid you shipping, and then you had to buy the label, so you have to expense for that. And then you could have any other miscellaneous, whatever. Let's say the platform fee was, I don't know, $2.75. Let's say the shipping label was $4.50. And then you would basically have a net that was left over. So you would have your sum of your sale price minus your cost of goods sold minus your platform fee minus your shipping label would basically tell you exactly how much you profited on that item. Now you can total these at the top. You probably want to do that. If you don't know how to use Excel, there's videos on all the different platforms. or on YouTube that you can definitely watch. So you just want to total those up so that the top line here is your actual totals. So you know exactly, the total that you spent on all your shipping labels and the total you spent on all your fees, etc., etc. And then your net profit, you want to total that one up too. Okay, so then we have the totals, and usually what I'll do is I'll just make these like green so that I know that like the greens are my totals. Now, that is like for each item. Now, when you buy an item, you could certainly put it here. I just fill it out as items sell. I don't track my items item by item. And the reason being is, let's go over here to expenses. Let me show you. So expenses, same thing. You just put date. You put like 1/1. And so I just put like the expense name. I put the expense category, and I'll show you what that is in a second. And the expense amount. Okay. So what happens is, let's say you bought on January 1st, you bought a light kit, right? I've covered this in my videos. This is a piece of equipment. So this isn't a shipping supply or material or a shipping label. This is a piece of equipment that you'll keep. It's deductible. And when you talk with a CPA, you'll know. And let's say you spent $200, right? So again, we're going to total this up. Expenses for the month. And then let's say the next day you had to buy a bag of poly mailers, right? Because you're shipping out shirts. So those are materials. And all these categories I've covered in another video. Let's say you spent $40 on that. So this is what you've spent for the month, right? And so you can very quickly come over here and know that after your sold price and after all your expenses associated with this item, you have $14.75 left, right? Well, over here, you've spent $240, so we're still negative for the month. You'd have to sell a whole bunch of stuff to get that money back. Now, the other thing that this is good about, let's say that on the second, you went to, this is a cost of goods sold, right? A cost of goods, inventory purchase, expense category, we're just going to put inventory. Let's say you went to, and you can actually, if you wanted to go one step further, you could actually go and put store or vendor, like where you bought it from. So you bought the light kit on eBay, you bought the poly mailers from Amazon, and you bought your inventory from the Goodwill in Tampa, right? So then you could, and again, pause this video if you need to edit anything that you're watching me do. You went out there and you went crazy and you spent $90 on cost of goods on inventory, right? Well, we already know, let's say that for the sake of this video, let's say the green Nike shirt was included in that, right? Let's just say this sale was later in the day. But anyways, we know we paid $3 for this cost of goods sold, right? The green Nike shirt was $3. Well, at your Goodwill trip, you spent $90. So the inventory you have remaining is $87, right? Pretty easy. $90 total spent. One of the shirts sold, which cost you $3. So everything that's left has a cost of goods of $87. And so that will tell you, like, if the year was to end, how much money you still have in inventory, which is one of the things that the IRS asks for. And that's pretty much all that you need to keep track of. Really, this is it. And then you can, duplicate these tabs and change the month to February to March to April and keep 2 tabs for each month. It's a very, very basic, bare bones spreadsheet, and any CPA could take this and pretty much figure this out right away. Like, okay, here's total sales, here's total profits, here's total everything. And so at the end of this month, you'll know exactly how much you sold. Like if we did, let's do another one. Let's do True Religion blue jeans, right? And you can describe this as much as you want, whatever. The SKU was B20 on that one. I don't know. They sold on Poshmark, right? And they sold on Poshmark for $60. Well, the cost of goods for those was $8. And the platform fee, Posh takes 20%. So they took $12. And the shipping label, well, $0, because Posh has the buyer pay for it, right? And so then we could just drag this one down. And you can actually drag this the whole way. And you will see that your profit was 40. So 60 minus 12 left us 48. And then less the cost of goods was 8, which is 40, right? So we made 40. So now we're up 54.75. But because we spent a bunch of stuff, we're still negative. Now we spent 90 on inventory and our cost of goods sold is 11. So now we know we have $79 left in inventory. And that's how quick you can figure this out. It's straight, easy to the point. You've done $85 in sales. You had cost of goods for 11, 14. Very, very easy, free, and anyone can do that. So now the second part of this video, let's compare my Reseller Genie to you doing all these formulas and all this stuff. Nothing wrong with a sheet, nothing wrong with free, but let me show you the advantages that you get in my Reseller Genie. Okay, so we're moving on from this spreadsheet here which we just went over on the January sales and expenses. We're coming over to my Reseller Genie. So this is your main page. None of my stuff is in here. I'm starting this fresh for 2022. Since I've been using other stuff through 2021, I figured it was a better idea just to get started fresh and new in 2022. So what you have here is management, your main page, which is going to give you your profitability, your current inventory, sales summaries, assets, liabilities, and your financial reports. You have sales and you have inventory. So very, very easy. I'll link the video below. You can automatically upload eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari. So you can download your sales reports, download your inventory reports, and then upload them into my Reseller Genie automatically. If you have other platforms besides eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari, you can manually add all that stuff. So this works with any platform. Just those three are automatic uploads. The rest of them would be manual. Once you have everything uploaded and up to date and it's all good, then you can manually enter anything from any platform, any day, at any time. So it's super awesome feature. Again, I'll link a video below that kind of gives a demonstration of how this works. Now, on my Reseller Genie, when you do sales, it's going to calculate everything you've done. Like, period. It's going to take care of absolutely everything that you put in one by one, and it's going to calculate how much profits you made, how much sales you made. It's going to tell you how many of your items sold that were listed between 0 and 30 days, or 30 and 60 days, or 60 and 90, 90 and so on and so forth. It's going to allow you, look, all of these items that I uploaded into inventory, it's tracking, right? So if I go to my management page and my profitability, you can see it knows, look, I did $1,393. I did $3,900. I did $3,300. I did $1,290. So it's actually tracking. It's telling me what percentage of my sales came from what category, right? Now, if I go to inventory, I can go down here and I can look at every piece of inventory I currently have in stock. I can look at the SKU if I choose to put it, the location, my purchase date, my listed date. So you can actually put in the day that you bought it or the day that you listed it, what platforms you're on. You could put the notes. You can put your purchase price in there, right? Now, so all of this is totally made up just to demonstrate for you guys. None of these numbers matter for anything, but that's it. So you can look at your expense details, right? Once you add expenses, you can look at reseller reports. You can look at reporting a sale. You can absolutely do anything. So let's say that we wanted to add some items to inventory that we just bought, right? So you would come down here and you would click add inventory, and you could do an item title. You could choose a department, like what category, what subcategories, right? So categories and subcategories. Let's just do one. Nike shirt green. And it's going to be in the clothing section. So it's a men's, so they do that. And then you could come down here and say, okay, it's a shirt. And then subcategory, it was a polo shirt, right? Brand, Nike. Location, let's say I put it as A1, right? Or A1 is my SKU. Same thing, location, SKU, you can choose which one you want. I paid $3, right? Platforms listed. I'm listing it on eBay. Now, if you put it on multiple platforms, you certainly could go here and go Shopify. See, it's on 2 platforms. Let's just say I put it on Poshmark. Boom, eBay and Posh. Notes, doesn't matter. You could put has black Nike check mark with glitter. I don't know, whatever you want to describe it as, right? The purchase date. So we know we went in there on January 2022 and we listed it. You could go in and edit this when you get it listed. I listed it the next day on Sunday afternoon and I bought one of them and I add it to my inventory. And now it's completely in my inventory. So when I go back to my inventory and I refresh this, you can search the item, Nike, right? We just search for Nike. And Nike green shirt will come up. It tells me everything I need to know about that one. I can update it. I can delete it. I can do whatever I want. I'll just hit update. And that's pretty much it, right? Inventory's been successfully updated. So Nike green shirt. And you can literally go through your entire inventory and search just like that. Okay, so that's pretty easy. Let's go to sales. And this is the fun part, right? So we want to report a sale. We want to add a manual sale. So we go to items sold. We sold the Nike green shirt, right? Nike green shirt. Oops. Nike. And then shirt green. I typed it wrong. I sold it for that same $25, right? Oops. If I could type. Shipping cost was $5. Transaction fee, which is your platform. Let's just say it was $275. Sales tax. Now, if eBay collected this and paid it for you, you can certainly put it in there. So let's say it was 90 cents sales tax in the state. You could just put Florida. And then are you liable to pay it, or did eBay pay it? If eBay paid it, you put no, I don't have to pay it. If eBay didn't pay it and you sold this to, let's say, somebody locally in cash, you could put yes, and you could track how much sales tax you actually own. And then sales platform, so we know it was listed on eBay and Posh. We sold it on eBay. And then the sale date, let's just say it was January 4th. I don't know. We're going to add that. And now it's in the sales report. So when we come up here and refresh our sales and we come down here, we can see that the line has moved, and it will absolutely tell you. So if you look at search items, we could click on Nike shirt, green. And there it is. It comes up with all of the relevant data. Now, based on this data, it will tell you up here your profit and sales history, right? And so it's actually going to calculate on your main page how much you've done in sales and how much profit you've done and how much current inventory. It absolutely updates everything. And then you can print out reports, you can upload and format reports, and when it's time for CPA, you've got everything right there in front of you, and you'll be able to quickly look and see exactly how much total sales, total cost of goods, total gross profit, and total net profit you have over the course of a week or a month or a year or whatever you choose to, you can scroll and look through all this stuff. You can hover over it, you can filter. You can click on things. Once you have a premium, the $14.99, there are all of these sales reports. You guys can see down here, 11/22 or 12/21 is the last, so that's why it's not showing me that January 2022 one. If I was to add it to the other platform or to the sales for 2021, it would show it. I was wondering why it wasn't showing it. It's because it's cut off at 12/21 because that's the month we're in right now. Not possible to have sold something in January 2022 just yet, but you get the point. Okay, so that's Reseller Genie compared to just a plain Jane spreadsheet. So I'll put that below, links to Reseller Genie, a link to sign up for them, a demo video showing you how to do all of this if you decide to get it, and then also a link to my free Excel spreadsheet download if you want to grab that as well. So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. I hope this helps you. Pause the video, go back and rewatch it, and set yourself up a spreadsheet. Or better yet, sign up for my Reseller Genie. Use the discount code Rockstar. I think it's Rockstarflipper 15, all capital letters, Rockstarflipper 1515, and you'll get 15% off your first month of using my Reseller Genie. So that's totally cool. I'll put all that below for you guys. Make sure you thumbs up this video so more people can see it and figure out how to get their numbers right, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss future videos, information, news, and everything else related to reselling and business. Thanks as always, and I'll see you guys next time.